Hey BookTube, this is Kelly with a very late Friday reads. It might be even Saturday for some of you. Today I had to work a whole full day, so hence the posting of this video so late. I'm really trying to multitask right now. There's laundry going. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to try to upload it while I exercise. So we'll see what happens, but I did just want to check in because it was a really up and down week for me. Just some other things outside of BookTube were really stressing me out, and actually yesterday I was having kind of all my things that happened to me before I have a seizure, and called my dear husband and, was like, code red. So fortunately, I did not have a seizure. So, I mean, I think we have it down as far as what to do in that sort of situation. And I have learned over a long period of time the signs, but it was really intense yesterday. So I probably wouldn't have gone to work today, but it was a big day at work, and so just had to do it in the midst of just being like super stressed and super anxious and that kind of thing. BookTube just floated me. You guys just floated me on this cloud. It was so wonderful. Like, honestly, Tuesday night after my comments video aired, I could not sleep. I just kept thinking about, well, the fact I almost didn't post that video. I actually talked to Jason and had Jason watch it before I started uploading it, because I was just like, oh man, like this is something everyone has already heard, whatever I'm saying has already been said. And I just really doubted myself, and it makes me look back and think about other videos that I've made that I've been like, nope, I'm not gonna upload it. And yeah, kind of reevaluating some of those mistakes, maybe, possibly. But I heard from booktubers that I've known since I started watching BookTube, since I started a channel, and brand new people. Welcome to Books I'm Not Reading. I'm so glad that all of you are here. It is fantastic. And it was just a wonderful discussion. I will say, if any of you ever think about making a video about comments, you really do need to respond to all the comments. So, some way, shape, or form, it may be a heart, it may be something else, but I was really interested in some of the things I heard that I hadn't thought of. Like, hey, you know what, Kelly? Like, introverts should be allowed to watch BookTube too, and they don't have to leave a comment on your video. Which I do agree. Introverts are welcome. So of course you don't have to leave a comment. The whole process is more interesting when you're having all of these different conversations with people. And I think even if you don't have a channel, you can be having a lot of conversations on other people's videos. So, and I was also really interested that some people felt like leaving a comment would be like a bother to a booktuber. That may be true in other parts of BookTube, or not BookTube, other parts of YouTube, or channels that, I do watch Marbula One, which I love, and I don't know what's happened to it because it's disappeared for a while, but anyway, yeah, that's not the kind of video that I would necessarily leave a comment on. In the BookTube community, at least this corner, the corner that I feel like I'm a part of, I think I can't think of a single booktuber who would be troubled or not want to hear from somebody who has something to say. And again, I think it's okay to say like, oh, great vid, like, enjoyed this was fun, or whatever. Like, that's fine too. It doesn't have to be, you know, really deep and you know, and I struggle with that sometimes too, but at the same time, I want people to know that I watched their video. Third thing that I found really interesting was people who don't have channels or didn't previously have channels, how they felt when they left a comment and no one responded. That was really powerful to me, and it was a great reminder of how important it is to at least, I mean, and if it's a snarky snarky comment, yeah, like, you don't have to live out of heart. Respond to the comment, though. Yeah, so I only had a few larger booktubers who left comments on there, but from the people who either used to just leave comments, or the people who don't have a channel at all, like, it's very important for them to have some kind of feedback that whoever made that video responded to it. So it was great. I loved it. It was so weird. Tuesday morning, all of a sudden, I was at my desk and I was working, and all of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, I have a video, because I had scheduled it. And so I was like, oh yeah, I've got a video. And I opened up my phone and it was just craziness. It was so crazy. It was crazy in the most wonderful, wonderful way. Thank you to everyone who commented or responded to that video. I just loved it. So it was maybe the most exciting video that I have ever made on BookTube. So that was just fantastic. And Steve Donoghue made a response video, which, thank you, Steve. I really appreciate that. I think he brought up some really, really great points too. So I'll link to his video down below as well. But yeah, so anyway, that was just, it was wild and it was wonderful. Now, I have some other good news. I have now read Dr. Zhivago by Boris Pasternak. Oh my God. I honestly, I could not have got through this challenge without having this be a buddy read with Courtney, Courtney Ferreter. Truly, it was just the fact that she was reading this with me that it got me through it. And I'm never reading it again. I still haven't had a chance to watch the movie because it's so long, right? Even this book doesn't look long. It's dense. It's dense reading. But oh man, I also need to think about what to rate this, because there were parts of it that I enjoyed, but it was just not, yeah, it's just not what I had hoped that it was going to be. So I have been doing that. I'm also finally caught up in A Poem for Every Night of the Year, edited by Ali Asiri. So it is just the most beautiful cover in the world. I just love it. Anyway, it's very fun. Like, Jason will be watching something on YouTube and he'll have his headphones in, and I'm just reading my little poem, and it's great. It's great. The poems are abridged, which in some cases I wish they wouldn't have done that, but I mean, they're not all abridged, but some of them are, and still though, it's just great to just keep reading poetry. So I love that. Now, I started another book. This is a buddy read I am doing with Allie from Fox Folios, and so it's really 4 books, okay? Parade's End by Ford Maddox Ford is actually 4 books, but it's kind of considered one as well. So we are reading book 1 because I would never ever ask Allie to read all 4 books with me, and I mean, I would love it if she decided to do that, but like if she doesn't want to, I'm definitely not gonna pressure anyone. So we're going to just start with book 1, which is 380 pages, 381 pages. You think that doesn't seem that bad? And then look, like that font to me anyway is small. It's tight. There's no chapter, I mean there's chapters, different chapters, but there's no breaks. So the whole thing is 909 pages. But anyway, so I don't know. You may be seeing this book on my channel like all year long. I was kind of thinking that I might be able to try to read 1 book each quarter and get through it that way. Although, man, I don't know. At a certain point, you just want to like dig in and finish things. So we'll see what happens. But I have plans for Marching Mammoths, which we will be talking about soon. So yeah, this is not my mammoth. It could have been, but it's not. So anyway, so I have started that. I'm hoping to get through a first good chunk of it and check in with Allie. But yeah, so hopefully over the weekend I will be able to do that. Thank you all so much for being part of my channel this week. And the joy and the, it was just magic. It was so magic on Tuesday. I can't even tell you. So if you were somehow a part of that or are still going to be a part of that, you're going to go back and watch it later. But I just, wow. Thank you so much. It was the highlight of maybe January. I don't know. So, all right, you guys, take care. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'm going to go exercise. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.